He humbled himself by being obedient to the point of death, even death on a cross. Philippians 2:8. That's what Jesus did for you, my friend. And if we've chosen to follow Jesus, He is our example. We look to Him as our champion at running this race. As the writer of Hebrews puts it, He is our model. We follow hard after Him as we follow and run this race. In chapter 2 of Philippians, there are many parallel guidelines for following Christ and how we relate to other people. Let the same mind be in you that was in Christ. That's a choice. That's a decisive decision. Then the chapter goes on to talk about Jesus' humility and the agonizing decision to make it obedient to God's will and purpose. If you don't believe that decision was a difficult one, read the account of the long night in the Garden of Gethsemane, where He sweat drops of blood. Jesus agonized over the decision to submit His will to God's will. Finally, He came to the point and says, not my will, but thine be done. Think about the life of Jesus in Hebrews 5:8. Jesus learned obedience by the things He suffered. Throughout His life, He had to make decisions about following God's will. We do too. In the wilderness, before began His ministry, the devil tempted Him in 3 different ways. Worship me, Satan said, and I'll give you the world. He's talking to the one that created the world. What's He talking about? But that's his deceptive plan. Jesus had come forward to create the world. He spoke it all into existence. Jesus made His choice. He sounded a lot like Joshua. I will worship and serve only God. The first decisive choice to follow Jesus will be the groundwork of all other choices in your life. Other decisions will be difficult, no question. It'll be times where you have a hard time making a decision, but the decision builds the essential framework, your core values you make through you're giving your life to Him, making wise decisions, life-giving decisions, God-honoring choices, just as our champion did, Jesus Christ. So be decisive about your decisions.
How we do on the job with family, friends, depends on our character. Improve your company or group in 48 ways with Lodestar Guidance. LodestarGuidance.com.